All right, guys, this is Andrew Keen. We're going to teach you common trader mistakes. This is our first of a series of social media webinars. The only way you can be in this webinar is if you're following me on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook. We are not opening this social media webinar to any of our members unless you do follow me. I noticed some of the members in here, which is cool. But we did not send it to our member list. We did not send an email blast on it. So this is a very exclusive one. So I appreciate you guys following me on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Um, so let's talk about common trader mistakes. If you guys have any questions throughout the whole presentation, fire away. If you have any questions about anything you want to learn, we're here to learn to further our education. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I trade mostly on the five. The four best stocks to trade using the Ichimoku Cloud on the 5-minute bar, and you can write these down as Apple, Facebook, Tesla, Twitter. Apple, Facebook, Tesla, Twitter. Those trade the best on the 5-minute bar using the Ichimoku Cloud. I didn't take a trade today in it. I took a trade on Friday that worked out really well in Apple, Facebook, Tesla, Twitter. So my name is Andrew Keen. I was on Fox Business today. I am a full-time trader. I've been trading since 2001. I was doing very well trading until 2006 when I blew out my trading account. I always say that you're not a true trader till you actually blow out an account. And the reason that I say that is, very similar to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan always said that, why he's so good at basketball? Because he lost so much, right? So you need to be able to feel pain first before you can, see profitability, right? I've lost money before, but lately I've been trading. I've been on fire. My trading account's up about 150,000 this year on a $220,000 account, so I'm trading very, very well this year. Uh, I basically went away. I went to Asia. I taught English in a Buddhist monastery in Thailand. I was teaching English to some students, and they introduced me to the Ichimoku Cloud. I came back. I had $50,000 to my name. That's it, 50 grand. And I said, "You've blown out of 4 accounts." I've only blown out technically twice. Um, so I took my last $50,000 and I said, "You know what? I think I can make money trading." Okay, I think I can make money trading. Um, I want to take the last $50,000 I have to my name. Blow out, what does it depend? I think it depends different on different people. I consider blowing out more or less losing it all. Yeah, I would say losing it all. Um, so basically, I took my last $50,000 and I had confidence in myself. I said, you know what? I know I can make money trading. I think I'm a good trader. I want to, take my last 50,000 and I turned in over $5.5 million trading. So if I can do it, you guys can do it too. You know, I didn't go to MIT, I didn't go to Stanford, I didn't go to Harvard. I went to University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana, business degree. Never got my MBA. I was going to always go back to school and get my MBA, and I never went to get it because I started trading. There's so many great things about trading, and one of the great things about trading is that you don't have to be, the smartest guy. Okay, as crazy as it sounds, the best traders I knew, some of them didn't even graduate high school. So trading is one of those things where, in my point of view, you either get it or you don't, right? You either get it or you don't. So fortunately, I got it. I started in a class of 13 traders. We were clerking at the time. I was getting paid $2,000 a month. I was living at my parents' house. I hated every minute of it. I lived in my parents' house for a year and a half. Um, and basically, I took the 5:40 train down to Union Station every morning. I came in my office. I went through my traders trade conference, and I studied hard. And I probably studied more than anybody in my class. One of the guys was probably a little bit smarter than me at options. He went to USC in California. Now he owns it. He started a hedge fund, so he runs a $30 million hedge fund. So um, I have taught thousands of students. It's kind of like when you're in a fraternity and then you have a pledge class, and then after you graduate, you teach the pledges. You were a pledge and now you teach the pledge. So every day after the close, we used to have mock trading. So I would teach all the students, how to trade properly. How to know that bull call spreads are the same thing as bull put spreads and the boxes and skew and volatility and dividends and interest rate. So I really do enjoy teaching it. And I like teaching, younger kids. I like to teach, the class was, a bunch of college kids, and I enjoyed it. I had fun. When I was clerking, we would have class every single day. We would have tests once a week, and we had a mock trading after the close every day. And I just fell in love with trading. So I've taught thousands of students from, just a student to full-time traders. Currently, we have over 300 people in our trading room. I included the link on there, so you guys can check that out for free. And, the goal is to get people that are students, maybe want to trade for a living, and show them, it's not that hard to make money. Everybody thinks trading is very, very hard. The fact of the matter is 90% of everybody that trades loses money. Why does 90% lose money? If you think about it, if you were to buy an option, if you bought it, someone sold it. So person's gonna make money, one person's gonna lose money. Why do 90% of traders lose money? They don't set up proper risk versus reward setups. They sell at the wrong time, and they just don't trade properly. And I'm here to help educate and teach you guys so you can trade better. You can start making money. You can quit your jobs. I am very anti-corporate America. I don't like, corporate America. I'm not a corporate America kind of guy. I show up to the office usually in the summer with shorts and flip-flops on. Now, I show up in jeans, and I don't like the corporate atmosphere. So, if I can help anybody move from, a beginner trader to someone who can become a full-time trader, I'm here to help you guys. I want to help you guys get to the next level of your trading. I'm a regular contributor. I do trade everything right now. So I trade futures, I trade Forex, I trade stocks, and I trade commodities. I don't do a lot of trading soft commodities. I do trade soft commodities on the daily chart using the Ichimoku Cloud, but I don't trade too much of that. Forex, I trade a decent amount. I'll probably take 2 or 3 Forex trades per week. 90% of my trading is equity option based. That's what I feel the most comfortable, and that's what I've consistently made the most money on. I'm a regular contributor on CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox Business. I've traded options on futures, but not too much, not heavy into it. Fox Business, I was on Fox Business today. I'll be on Fox Business Friday. I think I'll probably be on CNBC this week. Bloomberg, I used to be on a lot more and it cut me back a little bit. Cboe TV, I'm sure you guys have seen me on Cboe TV. Sky Australia, BNN Canada. So I'm in on a lot of media outlets. And currently, I'm up about 150,000 year to date. I've been trading just, great. I've been trading very, very well. So let's get on with what traders are missing that I can help you with. Common trader mistakes. Learn to avoid the most common trader mistakes from Andrew Keen. This series will be in parts and will teach traders how to avoid the most common mistakes. The average account lifespan of a retail trader is 18 months. Yes, 18 months. We actually got this from a brokerage firm, an unannounced brokerage firm, and that means someone who tries to trade for a living lasts 18 months on average. Maybe a guy lasts 6 months and then another guy can last a couple years. But on average, traders only last 18 months. That's pretty poor. Think about industry standard of, other careers or other jobs, probably a lot more than 18 months. 90% of all traders lose money, and that is a fact, okay? PIP, I am still long stock, yes. I'm still long stock in PIP. It's basically unchanged. 90% of all traders lose money. Think about it. How can 90% of all traders lose money? That's because they don't set up proper risk versus reward setups. They trade counter trend. Guys, trading counter trend is one of the hardest things to do. If you trade counter trend properly, more power to you. But trading counter trend is very, very hard and very, very challenging. So trading counter trend, I wouldn't suggest it for a beginner trader. There's a lot of trades that I put out there and I say, hey, I think this is a good trade. Hey, this is a good trade, but not for a beginner. Okay, so there's a lot of trades to put on, and you can put on multiple trades. Today I put on about, how many trades did I put on today? Today I put on 8 new positions and 18 closing positions. So today I did, a pretty excessive amount of commissions. Commissions too, burn and churn, okay? That's a great point that someone said. Commissions are killers. You don't want to be, trading commissions, okay? I have the strategy where if I'm trading something in February, March, I'll usually take 3 exits. If I trade something that's after March, I'll have 4 exits. If I have something in September, I'll have 5 exits. The fact of the matter though is if you guys are paying per trade, stop, okay? Let me ask you guys a question. Let me just try to get a poll here. If you guys are trading options, which I'm assuming most of you guys are trading, who do you use as your brokerage? If you guys don't mind asking you, who do you guys use as your brokerage, basically? Just type it in the chat box and we can get kind of a poll going on and see how much you guys are paying for commissions and how I can help with that. I see some Thinkorswim, Options Express and E-Trade, Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, SoGoTrade, Scottrade, TradeStation. Okay, so basically, I'm going to give you some free advice here. Simple and easy. If you're paying per trade for options, stop. Well, how can you say stop, okay? You can call whoever you trade for, okay? Whatever you trade for, they will snapshot your account. They will look at how many options you trade per month and how big your account balance is and say, hey, I want the best price that you can give me. If they don't give you a good price, shop it around. It's so interesting to me and very, very ironic and weird. If you go on vacation, how many times do you look up at flight to see how much, I can get it if I leave at 4 o'clock, I get $50 cheaper than if I leave at 6. Well, this one's a nonstop this is a one-way. Oh, what's the best deal on a hotel room? Oh, I want a 4-star. And let's go through Expedia, let's go through Orbitz, let's go to Travelocity, let's go to hotels.com, right? You think about things like psychologically that you always try to get deals on hotels and flights, but no one ever shops their trading account around, right? So simple and easy. Shop your trading account around, okay? Call your broker tomorrow and say to them, hey, what am I paying per option? I think that's too expensive. What's the best price you can give me? They give you a price, say, thank you for telling me that. I'll be honest with you. I'm shopping my account around. I'm going to call, all the players. And you shop yourself around and you try to get the best rate possible, okay? Fidelity, I don't like Fidelity. Okay, so basically shop your trading account around. That's free advice right there. Simple and easy. Okay, commissions kill. So you guys go around and you try to get the best deal on a hotel. You try to get the best deal on flight. I mean, I personally don't buy any clothes unless they're on sale. Okay, Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom, that's all I shop at. But I don't buy clothes unless they're on sale. Okay, everybody wants to get a good deal in life. So if you're not getting a good deal, call your customer service rep tomorrow. Say, hey, how much do I pay per trade? Is there anything you can do with me? Can you work with me? Okay. If he says, nope, to be honest, that's the best. Then you say to him, okay, cool, that's fine. But I just want to be honest with you. I'm shopping my account around. If I find a better deal somewhere else, I'm going to go there. And what you can always do, you can shop it around and then you can come back to your guy and say, hey, he's offering me 70 cents a contract. Can you match him? Right? So free, friendly advice, shop your account around. Okay. Learn to fix. Who do I recommend? I mean, I think there's a lot of good ones. We don't have a preferred partnership with anybody. I think a TradeStation's fine. I think Thinkorswim is fine. Interactive Brokers is fine. TradeMonster, Option House. I think any of the big 5 players I think are good. Fidelity I would stay away from. Scottrade I would stay away from just because I know they charge too much. If it's linked to your 401k, then you might have to stay there. But Fidelity and Scottrade I would stay away from. Options Express I'd probably stay away from. I don't know SoGoTrade very well. I think they're cheaper because they don't have as built as a customer base and platform. Any handful of Thinkorswim, TradeMonster, any of that is good. So learn to fix the biggest leaks in your trading plan and stay in the game longer. Okay, Lightspeed, they don't do a lot of Options House is okay. Options House is okay. Lightspeed, I think they do a lot with options. They're a big stock group. They do a lot of stock. Sogo, Trade, I don't know a lot about them. All I know is they're like new on the scene and they're like a smaller platform. I don't think their platform is very good, but Toss is more expensive than Interactive Brokers. Of course it is. It's got 20-time better platform. I personally trade through Interactive Brokers Portfolio Margin. When I left the trading floor, I shot myself around. I said, hey, what is the best deal out there? Period. Okay. And the best deal out there was Interactive Brokers. So that's where I went. If I want to talk to someone on the phone, 45 minutes for me to talk to someone on the phone. I don't have a lot of questions. I don't need to know, a lot of the tools and bells and whistles that Thinkorswim has. I've had to talk to someone once over the last year and a half, but it did. It took 45 minutes. Okay. So learn to fix the biggest leaks in your trading plan and stay in the game longer. Number one common mistake. So after the whole brokerage thing, let's talk about mistakes. Are there any brokerages that let you trade before or after hours? I can trade whatever I want. Options, you can't because the exchanges are closed. I can trade Forex at night. I can trade futures at night. I can basically do anything I want. I was kind of bored at home in Sebastian 12. I was kind of bored at home. I was about a 10 lot of futures just as I was sitting around, but I didn't. So common mistake number one, traders that don't dollar weight their portfolio. What does that mean? Remember that 100 shares of Apple, how much is 100 shares? $540 times 100 is about $54,000. It's different than 100 shares of Facebook at $57. We always say our number one goal is to manage risk first. The second is to take profits. So a trader must always understand the risks they're exposed across their total book. If I brought up my portfolio, it says I'm long like 1.6 million deltas, which wouldn't be possible, but I have 1.5 million shares of stock in IDTA, okay? So when you guys trade, okay, there's a difference. The difference between a good trader and a great trader. A good trader thinks about how much money they can make. I am a great trader. I think about how much money I can lose if I'm wrong, okay? Remember that, guys. The difference between a good trader and a great trader. A good trader thinks about how much money they can make. A great trader, I consider myself a great trader. I want to know if I am wrong, how much money can I lose? So dollar weight your portfolio, okay? If you're long 100 calls at $1, that's $10,000 of risk. If you're long 100 calls at 10 cents, that's only $1,000 of risk. So if a trader fails to understand how much risk an individual trade of their book represents, then they can be up for nasty surprises. If a trader always knows the maximum risk, they will never blow out on a single trade. Simple and easy. Risk versus reward. R and R. Some people call it rest and relaxation. I don't like either of those. I like risk and reward. So every single setup you guys have on, okay? Always say everything in life is an if-then statement. If I am wrong, how much money can I lose? You sell a put spread. You sell a $1 put spread for 30 cents. What is your risk and what is your reward? So your risk is actually $70 per one lot. It's not actually $30. It's actually $70, okay? So remember that if you sell a dollar put spread for 30 cents, you're actually risking $70. You're not risking $30, okay? So just remember risk versus reward. And make sure you guys stick around to the end. We are not selling anything today, but we are giving away stuff for free, okay? So social media, webinars, we'd like to give stuff away for free. Let's go into trader tip number 2. Someone has some questions. What's your rule of thumb? No more than 10% of your book on one trade? Yeah, I think that's a good rule. It depends. I'm active. I'll trade 1,500 options in a day, no problem. So I'll be in and I'll be out. I'll be in and I'll be out. So it just depends on what kind of risk tolerance you have. So trader tip number 2, adding to a losing position, okay? If I sat here and told you guys I've never added to a losing position, I would say I'm a liar, okay? I will start my account with 300 bucks. What do you think? Well, if you're starting your account with 300 bucks, that's fine. You cannot, you're going to be under the day trading rule. you're going to have to take the best setups possible. So if there's a setup that you like, it's got to be golden, 85%, 90% chance of winning. Okay? Don't be trading earnings, don't be trading Apple, don't be trading Tesla. What percentage of assets under management do you risk? Well, I have a trading account. It's hard to say because I have a trading account. So, adding number 2, don't add to losers, okay? If you're an experienced trader, I've been trading for 12 years. I add to losers, okay? So if I sat here and say I never have added to a loser in my life, I'd be lying. I do add to losers, okay? But if you're a beginner trader, you're just getting your feet wet, do not add to losing positions. One of the hardest things to do, but it's one of the ways to stay into the game, okay? If you buy an option, let's say you buy 10 options for 80 cents, $800 of risk. Before you do anything with that option, this is what you do. You take out a pen, you take out a notebook, and you put in targets and a stop loss if you use the stop loss, okay? I don't use stop losses in trading, but think about it, okay? You have $800 of risk. You buy 10 options for 80 cents. Are you going to use a stop loss? Yes or no? Where you add to a loser, it's kind of depending on your trading style. Just depends on your trading style. So when you say to yourself, hey, where will I get out of this trade? Let's say you buy 10 calls for 80 cents, $800 of risk. Some people leave a stop loss at a 50%. Hey, I'll get out if this option touches 40 cents. Some people will give a stock price. So it just depends on what you kind of trading style is, okay? I can't sit here and tell you every single thing to do, okay? A lot of it's on your personal preference. I tell my traders all the time, we have over 700 paid traders. I cannot tell you I can tell you how I make money. I cannot physically click your mouse though, okay? I can tell you which trades I like, which trades I don't like, why I'm making this trade, why I'm not taking this trade, but I cannot physically click your mouse, okay? So many beginner traders fail to completely understand this and often form a bad habit adding to losers. You know, I left the floor. I was on the Chicago Board Options Exchange for over a decade. I went and I traded futures upstairs. I lost money trading futures. I lost about $38,000 trading futures. And you want to know why? Because I didn't know how to trade them, okay? What I did is I'd sell 2, I'd sell 2, I'd sell 2, I'd sell 2, and then I'd buy 10 on top, right? So I didn't know how to trade futures. So I lost money. I kept adding the losers. So until you can consistently become a profitable trader, just don't add to losers, okay? Don't add to losers. Think about it. You're throwing good money after bad, right? Throwing good money after bad. You want to be throwing good money after bad. You know, if you don't like a position, click, it's gone. Click and it's gone. While doing this does indeed lower the trader's overall cost basis and therefore lowers the break even, it's a bad habit, okay? It's a very bad habit, okay? Trend is your friend. 52-week highs usually go higher. 52-week lows usually go lower. So get in the habit to try to get out of this, okay? Don't add to losing position, guys. Like I said, if you're at the level in your trading plan, okay, there's 4 stages of trading, and I'll tell you about this here. The 4 stages in trading, number 1 is you lose a lot of money. Unfortunately, that is the first stage of trading. You just lose a lot of money because you don't know what the F you're doing. You're trying to listen. Oh, wait, John Najarian said something on TV, and then Andrew told me this other trade on TV. Oh, and then this guy, he's the head oil trader, and he told me to get short oil. Well, this other guy told me to get long oil, and then you're reading 500 Seeking Alpha articles, and you can't figure it out, right? So the number 1 stage in trading, unfortunately, is you lose a lot of money, okay? The number 2 stage in trading is you go, hey, I'm not losing as much money, okay? You're actually not losing as much. Ooh, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not losing that much. The third stage of trading is you're actually breaking even to making a little bit. Wow, man, this feels really good. I'm actually making money trading. Fourth stage of trading, which is where I'm at in trading, is you just make money, okay? It's like, I feel like lately, I should knock on wood, and like I just feel like all the trades I've taken have really worked out well, okay? So that's the 4th stage in trading where you actually just make money. So what stage of trading are you guys at right now? Are you stage 4? where you're losing a bunch of money? Are you stage 3 where you're down to break even? Are you stage 2 where you're making a little bit but it's not enough to have a career? Or are you at stage 1 where you just consistently make money time and time again? Yeah, you're going to have bad days, but you consistently make money. So what stage are you guys at? Stage 2 where you lose a little bit. Stage 3 but you want to graduate. Who doesn't want to graduate? Stage 2, you're making a little bit. 2 to 3. Was stage 4, now stage 3. Going back to 4. So it seems like everybody here is between 2 and 3, okay? Which means you're losing a little bit to break even to making a little bit. But okay, it's stages. You started at 4, you went to 3, you're at 2, and I'm here to get you to stage 1, okay? I want to teach you what I know to get you to stage 1, okay? And I'm not here today to sell you guys anything, okay? I just want to say I'm here today to educate you, teach you a couple things you can put in your arsenal, and then stage 1 at KOTM tweeted a new trade. You know, I'm just here to educate you, tell you guys, hey, if you guys need help with anything, I'm here for you, okay? I'm not going to sell you any products today of our subscriptions or anything like that, any courses. I'm just saying, hey, if you guys need help with any trading, I'm here to help. I want to get everybody to be a more profitable trader. I feel like I'm giving a service to the world if I can make a more profitable trader. You know, so I volunteer a lot. You know, last summer I was volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club once a week, Soup Kitchen once a week, and I'm very into charity and volunteer work. So I feel like this is my volunteer work to, you know, give back to traders. When I was a young, buff kid and I was graduated from college, if somebody else didn't give their time to teach me, then I probably wouldn't give me my time to teach you guys. I wouldn't be where I was if someone didn't take a chance on me. And I worked for a trading group called Botta Capital Management, BOTTA. If they didn't take a chance on me, I wouldn't be where I was, you know. So I want to make sure that you guys, you know, if you guys are willing to put in the time and sacrifice, you know, then I want to be able to teach you guys. Trader tip number 3, and we're going to go over 5 trader tips today, and then I'm going to give a little open chat if you guys have any questions throughout the presentation. If you guys have any questions, feel free, ask whatever you want. Risk management is the most important concept in trading. When trading stock, futures, or Forex, never, ever, repeat this to yourself, never, ever move your stop, okay? If you sell 5 futures, don't ever move your stop. Add and move your stop. Move your stop because you felt something different. Your first instinct is always your best instinct, okay? So your first instinct in anything in life is always your best instinct. A job, a girl, a marriage, kid, friends, family, okay? It's like you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Your first instinct, okay, just always go with it. So don't ever move stops. If it's stock, options, just go with the first one. If you're wrong, you're wrong. No one ever wants to say they're wrong in trading. I used to say on the trading floor, I used to raise my hand and say, I'm sorry, you're right. This trade didn't work out. I'm out, okay? I lost money. It's, you know, no one ever wants, it's like when you get in a fight with a significant other, how many times have you ever said, I'm sorry, you're right? It works out great, actually. If you're in a fight with someone, all you have to say is, I'm sorry, you're right. What are they going to say to you? Call you an asshole? I mean, I guess they could, but I'm sorry, you're right. So you got to do that sometimes in trading too. So never, ever move your stops, okay? Never move your stops around. Just stick with your first instinct. So if you're going to, you know, buy 10 calls for 80 cents, okay, your stop's going to be at 40 cents. That's fine. Traders are taken because risk versus reward lines up. When a trader decides to move their initial stop to stay in a position longer, they are changing their initial ratio that made the trade so attractive in the first place. If a trade looks like it's going to go to its stop, do not move it at all. Okay? Do not move it at all. There will always be another trade setup. Okay? There will always be another trade setup. Plan your trades and trade your plan. Plan your trades and trade your plan. Okay? Does anybody have any questions so far? We have 2 trader tips that we're going to talk about. 2 more trader tips we're going to talk about. We're going to have a little Q&A at the end, and then I'm going to give you guys some stuff away for free too. So does anybody have any questions about that? What about the algos run your stops? Well, the algo is mostly highly correlated to the S&P 500 futures. Okay, but your stop is your stop. If you're getting your stops run, you have a stop that everybody else uses, which is 2 ticks under the low, 2 ticks above the high, 2 ticks under yesterday's low, 2 ticks above yesterday's high. They know where the stops are, so they will run them. Trade your plan means you guys should always have a trading plan, right? Whatever you trade, whatever product you trade, whatever style you like to trade. I'm an aggressive trader. I'm a breakout trader, so I like to trade aggressively in breakouts, okay? If you're a pullback trader, if you're a mild pullback trader, if you're an aggressive pullback trader, you know, always have a trading plan, okay? If I buy this call, where are my targets? Where's my stop if I use one? If I buy stock, if I buy futures, if I do anything, where's my stop and my target? You shouldn't be ever trading an option and having your stops second nature and your target second nature. You should always have them before you put a trade on. Sometimes it is hard to have proper stops when a closing bar is really how I base my trading. I get stopped out before the bar closes. Frequently I get I don't, you know, if you're trading and you're using, you know, candlestick method, wait till the bar closes. There's slippage in the middle of a bar. Oh, the bar looks so good, I'm going to buy it before the bar closes. Just wait for the bar to close. It doesn't matter if you're trading 5, 15, 30, or 60 minute bar. Wait for the bar to close. Okay, you should always be waiting for the bar to close. You know, if you're not consistently making money, you know, if you're consistently making money, you can always tweak from the plan. What about verticals? Yeah, I trade some verticals sometimes. I'm only buying 10 contracts at a time. So does legging out of 2 levels make sense? You know, if I bought 10 minis, let's say I was long 10 minis, what I would do, okay, so what is your stop on 10 minis? Like, do you have do you have an 8 tick stop? Do you have a 12 tick stop? You know, what is your stop on it? What's your stop on 10 tick? Oh, option contracts. So the way that I trade my options is in the first 3 months. So if I'm trading February, March, I have 3 targets. Okay. So in CIEN, I took 2 targets today. So if I have February, March, I have 3 targets. If I have April to August, I'll have 4 targets. And if I have September to January 2015, I'll have 5 targets. Okay. So the shorter the option time, the higher the gamma, the higher the theta. So I'll have less targets. Okay. CIEN, I took 2 targets today. I took final target in NFX today. So the shorter time period, I'll have, you know, less targets, and the more time frame, I'll have more targets. Simple and easy. Common mistake number 4. This is a simple one and easy. Buying option premium before earnings. I had a position in Safeway. I was long. 60 calls coming in a day. They have earnings tomorrow. I'm out. Okay. I don't want to be owning premium before earnings. They always say the same thing. Premium kills. Okay. So I can't tell you how many emails I've gotten before where someone says, hey, I was long calls in Apple. The stock went up and my calls are down in value. It's a scam. I don't believe in the market makers are scamming me. Okay. That's not how it works. Implied volatility gets absolutely cremated. Okay. So earnings releases often provide traders with opportunity as uncertainty surrounding the release can cause wild swings, okay? So volatility is just uncertainty, okay? After earnings, volatility gets absolutely crushed. So keep an eye on. I always take off, well, not always, but 90% of the time, I'll take off any unusual option activity trades before earnings, okay? I'll take off any unusual option activity trades before earnings. After earnings are announced, the uncertainty is over and implied volatility gets decimated, okay, and will fall a lot. This resulting drop in implied volatility will cause the options premium to fall, and even if the trader is right about the direction, they will lose money on that implied volatility. Always be aware of when earnings are and how much premium a trader is long. We used to look at our sheets, okay, and then it would say basically our premium per month. How much premium were we long in every single month? Okay, that's very important to understand. Our premium per month. So just know, and I trade the way that I trade is I try to get out almost all my premium before earnings. Okay, I don't want to be, earnings are crapshoots, 60-40, 50-50. I don't like to trade 50-50 or 60-40. I like to trade 70-30, 80-20. Okay, unusual option activity in the chart works very well. However, earnings, not so much. Okay, so just know when earnings are. If you want to be long, calls or puts into earnings, you got to know that the stock has to move a lot or you're going to lose money. So buying too much premium ahead of earnings. This is a good time for a free giveaway. So we're going to give away a free ebook right now. And it's going to be whoever. Oh, I have to come up with a new question because I feel like you guys have all been in my presentations, and I'm gonna look up one. Okay. The scanner you have to buy. We don't actually own the scanner. It's like $500 a month. It is available in our trading room. Okay. Today's question, the first person to get closest to this answer will get a free ebook and we'll email it to you, is what is the market cap of Twitter? What is the market cap of Twitter? Closest to get there gets a free ebook. Got some guesses. We got one guy who's pretty close. We're going to give it to Brad G. Brad G at $20 billion was the closest one. It is $21.1 billion. So Brad G, if you want to just give me your email address, we'll send you a free copy of an ebook. It's 21.1. I'm looking at Yahoo Finance right now. Brad G, if you want to give me your email address, I will send you a free copy of the book. You can choose the Ichimoku Cloud or How I Made Millions trading options. Which one would you like for free? We're going to do 2 more of these. Boom, boom. Iron Man. I don't know why CNBC has such a different number. That's weird. So, Brad, you can either have the Ichimoku ebook or the How I Made Millions ebook. Your choice. All right. Just tell me which one you want. Second one, we're going to give another way. Okay. I write that down. I'm writing it on a napkin, too. Okay. We're going to give away a free Ichimoku ebook. It is $10 on Amazon. We're going to give it away free right now. The question is, give me a question. Oh, I got a good one. The closest one to this one. How many employees does Facebook have? How many full-time employees does Facebook have? How many full-time employees? Closest is 8,000 so far. I'm going to give you guys about 10 more seconds here. Oh, Carlos, that is definitely someone that looked it up. We're going to give it to Arthur I with a guess of 8,000. Is 6,337. So Arthur I, if you want to just write your email address in, we're going to send you a free ebook. Arthur I, we're going to send you a free ebook. Yes, you. I think that's an I. It's an I or an L. 6,337. Carlos wrote exactly 6,337. What about if someone got fired today? Or they hired someone today? Arthur I or Arthur L. There we go. Boom. Free ebook. We'll send it to you. We'll do one more free ebook and then we'll go on with the presentation. 291 at yahoo.com. Okay. One more free ebook. Do you have a question you want me to ask or no? MRK. Man, yeah, I have that. Okay. The last question will be... Ooh, this is a really good one. I don't know. I don't even know the answer. I have to look it up. Let me get the answer for it. Who wants the last one? What is the absolute highest price Apple has ever traded? The absolute highest price Apple is. What is the highest price? We're going to give it to whoever gets 702. That's Brad G again. 702.10 I have is the answer. 702.10. Wait, it might have to. I have to look at the exact date of that. On the 29th, I'm going to have to look at the 29th. 702.10, I think it is. Let me see. No, I don't want highest. I want highest print. Highest print was 705.07. 705.07. Let's see, go up. Who is the closest? 705. We have Richard BLYTH. Richard, you won. We'll send you a free ebook. So if you want to just write your email address, 70507. So Richard, just put in your email address. We'll send you a free copy. Got it? And then we'll go on. Rich, you didn't win. Some guy put his email address. Okay. So there are your 5 common mistakes. Our next webinar, I know you got 705, but you have to be the first one to guess 705. So our next webinar will be coming up soon. I will tweet it. I will send it out. You guys are now on the email list for social media. So I'll send it out to you guys. We'll also be sending this recording. We'll be promoting it on social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Only our followers we're going to be able to attend. So I did not send this to our master member list or our master email list. This is very exclusive. No, we don't have Trading Tuesday, but if you want, we have a link of where you can get into the trading room for free. This week and this week only, we have a 1-week free trial. Okay, open house of the trading room. Okay, so you guys come in here. I appreciate it. This webinar is 100% free. There's no sales pitch, no products to be offered. You know, if you're interested in products, you can always call us, but we're not trying to sell you anything today. Free and educational. You know, if you guys have any questions, we can open up to the live Q&A. If you guys have any questions, we're going to open up to live Q&A. We'll take about 15 minutes here. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to call us. James and John are around. There are 2 of our traders. You can ask me any questions you want here. And, you know, that's basically it. Those are your 5 trader tips for today. And we have free ebooks we're going to send out as well. I am still working with Hubert. Yeah, we're partnering with some things. We do a lot of things on our own, but then we partner with some things as well. So we do partner with some things. You may want to change your website. Yeah, we're going to take that down. How do you learn technical analysis? Personally, I like my ebook, of course, because I wrote it. I think it's really good. You know, you can get it on Amazon. If you sign up to, you know, our silver membership, you can get that for like $30, or you can get it for free. Technical analysis, you know, start with maybe like candlesticks for dummies. Candlesticks for dummies. Disney, I think, goes higher. That link didn't work? Stop. Okay, let me give you a different link. So we had about 60 people that came in the trading room today for free. There, try this link. This is the free link to watch me trade live tomorrow. What is the stress of capital to start, and what level of capital does it take to get a decent pricing for Interactive Brokers? I don't think Interactive Brokers will take anybody under 25,000, and I think 5,000 is a good to start. I think you have to start with about 5,000. I do trade weeklies. I trade weeklies on unusual option activity. When trading with the cloud, is it best to wait for the price to break through the cloud before buying and selling? Yeah. You know, the best setups to trade using the Ichimoku cloud: price breaking above the cloud, lagging indicator above the cloud, trading above the 9 and 26 period moving average, and future cloud looks out and up. Tesla and Apple, I think, are going higher. I am thinking about both of them will go higher from here. Tesla has earnings. It's implying a $25 move. It's implying a $25 move. Here to send all these people. We'll send you both copies of the ebook if you guys want. So just send these 3 people copies of the ebook. You guys have any other questions for me? Feel free. What is the delta strike of your options for which one? Priceline, you know, I was with my buddy. We went to the Bears game and we made there's 5 stocks. And I said they would go up 20% before they went down 20%. I think we bet $300 per stock and I won 4 out of 5. And they were Priceline, Netflix, Groupon, there's 3 of them. Yelp, and like you guys got to stop thinking that everything is a it's so expensive. Okay, something in this world is the difference with someone's willing to pay for it and someone's willing to sell it for. So valuations doesn't make sense at all. Doesn't. I mean, there's no such thing as valuation. It's just what some willing person to pay, some willing person is willing to sell for. James is our head earnings trader. If you come in the trading room tomorrow, you'll see James trading earnings tomorrow. Do you often follow paper put sellers as opposed to other paper? Yeah, my favorite ones, put selling is actually my favorite one out there, period. When I see put sellers, that's like my favorite one. Big, huge put sellers, that is my favorite one. More so than call buyers, but that is my favorite one. SBGI, unfortunately, I took that off. When does Google split its stock, and do you have an option strategy around the splits? Did they announce they're splitting their stock, Google? Whenever they split their stock, the stock will go higher. And you can look at the way Baidu performed. Baidu split their stock, and the price doubled in a year. Just market psychology. If Apple goes to $55 share stock, everybody's going to buy it. My favorite strategy to trade is when I see unusual option activity and I see huge put sellers. So when I see unusual option activity and I see huge put sellers, that is my favorite. Do you see a pullback this week? I don't know. Maybe. What's the best way to take advantage of your live trading room? Just follow the unusual option activity. Just come in there tomorrow for free. Come check it out. Come to my trading room tomorrow and watch it for free. The link is here. So just come and watch and, think what you want. I took a lot of trades today. I trade a lot. We have unusual option activity through a scanner called Trade Alert. It is $500 a month. But, if you guys are interested in it, it's in the trading room. You can't control the scans. I control the scans, but you get to watch the scanner all day long for that price of the trading room. Give it about 5 more minutes here of questions. I liked how clearly you call out your trades in the trading room, even repeat them. Very clear, even though it was a bit crazy. Yeah, today was a lot. I traded a lot today. So today I did trade a lot. And I have one guy in my trading room, and I hope he's not in here right now. And I have one guy in my trading room who sent me the airline alphabet or whatever it's called, the Alpha, Beta, Delta, Bravo. He wants me to announce every trade if it's like the phonetic alphabet. If it's Apple, he wants me to say Apple, Paul, Larry. And I told him that's a little bit too much. I will clearly say AAPL, but I'm not giving the code here. Crazy. Today was the first day in the trading room, although I've been in other ones like this, but for yours equities. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the trading room, The trading room, we're actually running a promo right now in the trading room. If you want to give us a call, we'll give you a price on the trading room. If you've never seen the trading room, I say the same thing. Come in the trading room first, okay? Watch the trading room and see if it's for you, okay? Because I made $8,000 today just in front of everybody in the trading room, and I can show you my. So this is the trades that I took today in the trading room. So you see here, this is everything I took from the trading room. These are new positions all down here. I don't know if anybody watched CNBC. CIEN. Oh, great trade. Pete Najarian talked about CIEN. I got in way before he even announced it. And then you get the pop. So I bought 100 of those for 73 cents. I sold 33 at 90, 33 at 115. So we see here, this is all the trades I took today in front of my guys in the trading room. XYL up 1,200, CIN up 3,000, PRGO up 2,700, CRK down 2,000, MGM down 500, CYOU up 4,200, Rubicon down 1,200, NS up 1,600, ROVI up 500. So if I netted this out, down 3,700, so up 400, up 1,000, up 2,600, up 52, 62, about $9,000 I made today. This is all the new positions I took today. So about $9,000 of profits in new positions. $9,000 of new positions today. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know. If not, we'll call it a day. I appreciate you guys coming out. The next one will probably be in a couple weeks. We'll send out the recordings as well. We'll send out the recordings. How do you keep track of it? Well, Interactive Brokers actually has really, really good tax reporting statements. It has really good tax reporting statements. So like I said, if you guys have any questions about anything about our services, you can call us. We don't want to try to sell you anything today. I just want to say that, you know, if you guys have any questions about anything going forward, you know, I'm here to help you guys out. You know, my goal is for you guys to make the most amount of money possible. We'll have another webinar in 2 or 3 weeks. We'll send you this recording as soon as it's done. We'll probably send it tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I hope you appreciated this, and we'll do 5 more trading tips. And I'll see everybody either in the trading room tomorrow or in the next webinar. Thanks, guys.